everyone, this is Kasani, psychologist at Sage and Sound. So for today, I thought we can do a bit of a practical strategy skills sort of video, so you can take this and try it out and see if this kind of works for you. So the technique that we're going to go through today is called dropping the anchor. So this comes from the metaphor that, when we are getting, really stressed out or really anxious, we become this sort of boat on the ocean that gets swept up by the storm, right? So when we don't drop our anchor, we will get carried out to wherever. But when we are able to simply drop our anchor and ground ourselves, it doesn't necessarily mean that we would stop the storm, but it would hold us steady enough so that we will remain grounded until the storm sort of passes by. So I use this technique a lot with my clients, and this is personally something that I use a lot myself as well, especially at those times when you're just really struggling to focus, really getting caught up with your anxious thoughts. So shall we try this together then? So as the name calls, dropping the anchor, we would start by placing our feet firmly on the floor. So just imagine that our feet are our anchor, and by planting our feet firmly on the floor, really plant them. So really feel that the floor is holding you up. And as you can notice, automatically our body changes as well with this posture. We sit up a bit taller, and this allows us to breathe in a lot deeper. So along with that, we can take a really nice deep breath deep into our stomach and let it out. So sometimes this can be all you need just to get yourself grounded. But if you feel like you need that bit of extra oomph in this technique, you can also do this thing that I try to add on top of that. So just sort of place the tips of your fingers together and press it enough so that you can sort of feel the friction against your skin. And I would usually like to try to sort of push and move one finger one at a time, and really try and do this quite mindfully as well. Be really aware of what your fingers are really doing. It creates almost like this really interesting sensations on the tips of your fingers as well. And it's not that easy to do quite mindlessly. And on top of that, we can also drop our shoulders. By dropping our shoulders as well, it also allows us to sit taller again. As you notice, I was a bit hunched just now, but now we're sitting a lot taller. And when you feel extremely tense or stressed out, it'll be really good to also loosen up the joints. So shake off that shoulder a little bit, crack the neck. Oh, that's a good crack. And you can even swivel your body left and right. Sometimes you get a really nice crack on the back with this as well. And do as much movements as you can just on your upper body area to sort of loosen the tension that you might be holding all this time. So you can do this for as briefly or as long as you need to. Whenever you start to feel like your head sort of clears up a little bit, you can really focus on whatever is in front of you, then you can go back and proceed with your daily activities. I hope that has been helpful, and I'll see you in the next video.